Sean Porter says that he would rather have Manny Pacquiao's career than have Floyd Mayweather's career. He says that Manny Pacquiao's a real fighting man, 8 division world champion. Floyd Mayweather's obviously been a guy that's not respected by the fans. If it was you, what career would you rather have, Mayweather or Pacquiao?
It's a really simple question. Mayweather.
Why?
First of all, Mayweather's made a lot more money than Manny Pacquiao. Second of all, Mayweather's undefeated. Third of all, it's Floyd Mayweather, man. Like, he's a force to be reckoned with, man. Like, his name goes... Yeah, Manny Pacquiao's name goes down in the Hall of Fame and maybe more people like him, but Mayweather's like probably the best in this generation in terms of a boxer. So personally, I rather be undefeated and have more money than, you know, the fans like me and all of that.
You like Mayweather's hit
because you got
he left with less punishment. He didn't have as much punishment. Let me give my take on this. Yes, I do agree that Mayweather's taken less punishment. Mayweather's obviously, you know, he's not been in as hard fights as Manny. He's made more money, but Manny's more loved. Manny's an 8 division world champion, which Floyd Mayweather's not. He's done something in boxing history that no one's done before. He's currently still active and still beating top level guys. So personally, I would prefer to Manny Pacquiao's career because I just think he's more loved. He's made a shed load of money. Not as much as Mayweather, of course. But at the end of the day, even Robert Garcia said, I would prefer to have Manny Pacquiao's career because at the end of the day, people want to be loved. People don't want to be hated. People don't want to be hated.
Yeah, but you know, the thing is, a lot of people say that because they don't like Mayweather. That's the issue, innit?
What do you mean?
As in, they don't like Mayweather, that's why they'd rather say, although low key down, like deep down, they probably want Mayweather's career, but when it comes to camera, they say Manny Pacquiao because they don't want to show that, you know, they like to hate on Mayweather because of the amount he's done, the amount he's achieved. But that's like with anything, like anyone that's rich or making money, people start hating. I don't understand why, but for me, I would rather prefer Mayweather's career. I don't hate like that.
The thing is, for me, it's not about money because for me as a fan, I preferred Manny Pacquiao's career because I feel that Manny Pacquiao was a more fan-friendly fighter. People related to Manny Pacquiao a lot more. Manny Pacquiao was more of a role model than Floyd Mayweather. Manny Pacquiao did a lot more. He means a lot more to one particular country. The Philippines, he's like God. He's like almost godlike figure there in the Philippines. Whereas Mayweather, he's even.
Yeah, the bad thing about Mayweather is that, like, for example, on 24/7 and stuff, his lifestyle wasn't good for like up and coming boxers. And
most
stuff like
hated champion in history.
Who, Floyd Mayweather? Yeah, probably is, because you got to realize his lifestyle. Like, the thing is, with his lifestyle, only he could live like that.
Okay,
he was that good.
Let me tell you something. Okay, let me put it this way, right? If you were famous, obviously Manny Pacquiao's rich as well, right? Yeah. He's got a shed load of money. So would you rather have Floyd Mayweather's career? Obviously Floyd's made more money than Manny, but Floyd's hated. Like, would you rather have money like Pacquiao but be loved by like Pacquiao, or would you like to have money like Mayweather and be hated like Mayweather? What would you prefer?
At the end of the day, those, like, for example, one thing I've learned that, for example, no matter who hates on you, that's not going to affect Floyd Mayweather. If you've got the money, no matter who hates on you or what, they're not going to have an impact on your life, whether they hate or love you. So I couldn't care less if, for example, if I'm in a certain situation, right? So for example, just say Manny Pacquiao's net worth 100 million. Yeah, Mayweather's 800 million. But Manny Pacquiao's loved. Him being loved that's not going to help him in any way, shape or form. Or him being hated isn't going to help him in any way, shape or form. But having those extra money in your bank account, I'd rather have that, because either if he's loved or hated, that money's in your bank account and you're still rich, and it doesn't matter if people hate you.
But you can look at it two ways. If I've got 800 million or 100 million, I'm still rich.
Yeah.
So I've still got generational wealth.
Yeah, of course.
So if someone says to me, right, you can have 800 million, yeah, right, or you can have 100, but you have 800 million, but all the whole people. No, of course, man. Who wants to live in a world where people hate you? Nobody wants to be hated, man. Come on, man. Do you think Floyd Mayweather likes to be hated? Come on, man.
I don't think he
That's
cares.
just tough talk. That's tough talk that he comes out and says he doesn't care if he's hated. Of course he does. Of course he does. Of course he does. Everyone does, man. Of course he does.
I'll be honest, like, for example, me, if I had his money, I swear to God, I couldn't.
Yeah, but you say that. What are you gonna
I couldn't
money? Money comes and goes. Like
as long as I have my close friends around me and my family, that's all that matters.
Bruv, listen.
I couldn't care less what.
Nah. At the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, you gotta understand your legacy won't be as great if you're hated. If you're loved, but that's you.
Everyone's different. Like, I know Mayweather.
We're talking about whose career would you rather have? The fact is
definitely Mayweather, 1,000,000%.
So I'd rather have Pacquiao because I'd rather be rich. I'd rather be loved. And I'd rather be something in the sport. Mayweather's not done anything in the sport where you can say, apart from making a lot of money, where he's done something that someone else hasn't done before. In the sense that Manny Pacquiao is an 8-division world champion. That's never been done before in boxing history.
Yeah, probably hasn't, but obviously.
So whereas Mayweather's what he's done has, 50 and 0.
But has anyone beaten the same thing, like as many champions in a row?
By the way, I'm gonna make another video about that. That Mayweather said that Manny Pacquiao will beat his record of beating 23 world champions. Mayweather said that. So at the end of the day,
but in that reign, he's been defeated a lot of times as well.
Yeah, he's lost. Don't get me wrong, man. He's lost. But
this is not just once or twice. He's lost like 8 to 10
Yeah,
times.
but that's because he was willing to take risks. He took more. He moved up 8 weight divisions. That's not a joke.
Yeah, but the thing is, he lost against Jeff Horn as well, which Terence Crawford stopped.
That was. Listen, man. That was a. Let's stop talking about all the losses because he's a guy that
he's a legend, but he still lost against.
But
Jeff
lost.
Horn.
It doesn't matter if he lost.
But then battered Keith Thurman, which didn't make sense at all.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The guy's done a lot. He's just. To be honest, I don't know. If you define people, Ali had a lot of losses, but he's still considered great. Like I said, it's a tough one. But for me, I'd prefer Pacquiao's career. I'd prefer Pacquiao's career.
No, I'm not saying I don't prefer his career, but it just doesn't make sense. Like, for example, he fought Horn, like, I think 2-3 years before.
But he battered Horn. He battered Horn. He almost stopped him.
I don't understand how that fight was even got. Like,
bro, listen, man. He almost stopped Horn.
Then the thing is, Thurman's a way better fighter than Horn.
Yeah, but he almost stopped Horn. You know what I mean? It's not
him. Terence Crawford's supposed to be this light puncher, got things stopped and then stopped him in 8 rounds.
He never stopped. The referee jumped in, but Pacquiao almost had him out. Like, he was gone. And if it wasn't in Australia, it probably would have been stopped. The fact is that I believe Pacquiao's greater than I think he's had a greater career, but then everyone's got their own opinion. So that's my take on it. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. Let me know what you think. Who's had a greater career? Do you agree with Sean Porter saying that he would rather have Manny Pacquiao's career? Leave your thoughts. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. See you guys in the next video. I want to thank you all for me reaching 7,000 subs. I appreciate your support. Guys, as you can probably see from my channel art, I have recently started Patreon and Blogger. If you were to click on this icon here, it will take you to my Patreon page. And I just want to take you through my Patreon page. So at the minute, I've got 2 options. Hopefully, I will increase this if my Patreon grows. But at the minute, I've got one option, which is $1 a month fan donation, which will obviously help me produce better quality content on YouTube and faster for you guys. And I've got another option of $3 a month for 2 live streams a week discussing boxing with myself. You guys will get to speak to me face to face. And I'll take you to my boxing blog. So if you were to click on this B sign here, it will take you to my boxing blogs, which is this page here. And all you have to do is click on here, and that will take you to my boxing blogs where you can see all my different articles that I've wrote. So as you can see, I've wrote 6 articles about different topics. So if you want to click on one of my articles, all you got to do is click on this, and it will take you straight to the article, and you can read it, and you can then go back and read the others if you would like. But yeah, guys, I thought I'd just highlight this to you. So make sure to read my articles. Make sure to subscribe to my Patreon if you're interested. And guys, I thank you for your support. I thank you for me reaching 7,000 subs. Guys, I'm out.